Hello and welcome to Optimal Tarot. Well, foresight is 2020. Right now, I'm doing a general love read for the sign of Sagittarius. Hey, what's going on with all my Saggies out there? I hope everyone is doing well and doing well. Check it out, Sag. Today, I'm going back to one of my old favorites. Should you love them or should you leave them? I'll say it again. Should you love them or should you leave them? This reading is for those of you who have 1 foot in and 1 foot out, wondering, should I finally leave their ass or should I hang in there just a little bit longer? Keep in mind, this is a general love read, so the messages may or may not resonate. If the messages do not resonate, please be sure to check your moon, Venus, and rising signs. Now, without any further ado, Sagittarius, let us see. Should you love them or should you leave them? I will place the cards on the table and then we will read through and clarify as necessary. Spirit, show us what is the mutual energy between Sagittarius and their person. We have, oh, good one, 2 of Cups. Hey, and how does Sagittarius feel? Show us, how does Sagittarius feel about their person? We have 4 of Cups, oof, 10 of Swords, 3 of Wands, ouch. Okay. How do they feel about Sagittarius? How does Sagittarius's person feel about Sagittarius? We have Page of Swords, the Sun, and the 2 of Swords. What is the challenge? Show us, what is the challenge in this situation? What is the challenge? We have, oh, Hierophant. What happens if Sagittarius decides to stay with this person? Show us, what happens if Sagittarius decides to stay? What happens if Sagittarius decides to stay? We have 4 of Pentacles, the Star, and the 4 of Swords. And, interesting, what happens if Sagittarius decides to leave? What happens if Sagittarius decides to leave this person? What happens if Sagittarius decides to leave this person? We have the Magician, Knight of Swords,
and the devil! The devil is here! Do you see him? I did not expect to see him today.
All right, bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. Ooh, this is a real roller coaster ride you got going on right here, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you got a real roller coaster right here. I see a lot of highs and lows. But let's talk about it from the top. The mutual energy between you and your person is the 2 of Cups. This is a very significant connection. This could even potentially be a soulmate connection. Soulmate connection. You are connected to this person, okay? This has got to be somebody you love. Love is here. Is love in the air? Let's see what else we can find out. Spirit, show us. Clarify the 2 of Swords for the mutual energy between Sag and their person. Clarify 2 of Swords for the mutual energy between Sag and their person. 6 of Cups, 4 of Cups. There we go. I see it. Oh, no, homie. Bottom of the deck is the 3 of Swords. What happened? So I'm seeing a soulmate connection. 6 of Cups tells me this is someone that you've probably encountered in several lifetimes. If nothing else, this is somebody you have a history past with. Like, this ain't nobody you just met last week. Okay? 4 of Cups, this is what bothers me. Unrequited love. Boring. Okay, somebody losing interest. And if this is in the mutual energy, perhaps both of you have lost interest. What I find, though, to be interesting, and depending on how you feel about it, this is a good thing. The Nine of Wands tells me you're not ready to give up on it just yet. There is some fight left in the both of you, okay? Perhaps because this is such a strong connection, all right? But somewhere along the line, okay, I feel like the thrill is gone. Sometimes you've been with somebody for so long you can take them for granted, all right? Maybe this is the situation that we're looking at for you, Sag, okay? But I am seeing a very significant connection here. And I do feel like this is why you're not ready to give up on it, okay? Now, the current dynamic being involved with this Four of Cups could be the reason why there is some heartbreak involved, all right? So it may not be in its prettiest state right now. So that's what I got for the mutual energy between you and your person. Now, I feel like we are definitely getting more to the bottom of things when we look at how you feel about your person, okay? Four of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Three of Wands. All right, so perhaps the love is gone. Maybe it is unrequited. Are you the person who's bored, or is it them? Okay, maybe you feel like you can't be emotionally involved if you feel like they've betrayed you. Okay, or you feel like this is the way they look at you. Okay, but I'm feeling like you feel distant from this person. Like what I'm hearing is grown apart. Maybe you have grown apart from this person. Maybe you've grown apart from one another. All right. I feel like something happened in the past that could be seen as a betrayal. And as a result, it has really affected the way you feel about them. And once upon a time, you were probably very close. But now this Three of Wands is telling me that there's definitely an air of distance between you. Okay. Now, these are some pretty significant cards. So I do want to clarify this. Okay. Clarify the Four of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Three of Wands, Spirit. Clarify the Four of Cups. Okay, now Spirit told me straight. I don't read reversals. It just, okay. Oh man, see? There was potentially third-party activity here. Your person may have cheated on you, may have left you for someone else. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords. So this is why we have distance here. Okay, to see that betrayal here and then clarified by the Three of Swords, Four of Swords, you might not even want to talk to this person. Okay, maybe you are physically distant from them. Okay, but I feel like whatever has happened really makes you feel withdrawn from this person. The Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords, those are the most painful cards in the deck, okay? I have to be careful not to get too involved emotionally myself. I'm an empath, okay? And there was definitely a painful ending here, okay? And if it did not end the relationship, it definitely changed it, is what I'm hearing, okay? So ending of a cycle, going from harmony to hell, okay? And then the Three of Cups, clarifying the Three of Wands, once again, signifying third-party activity. So I'm feeling like your person messed up pretty badly, okay? And I'm feeling like they were the ones involved in third-party activity. If it was you, Sag, you know it was you. Flip the roles if necessary. But I am feeling like this more than likely happened. Your person was the one involved with the third party. Okay, now let's look and see how they feel. I'm seeing the Page of Swords, the Sun, and the Two of Swords. Well, I feel like they're spying on you because they want to know what you're up to. Okay? They're spying on you because they want to know what you are up to. The Sun, you could be dealing with a Leo. Okay. Normally the sun is happiness. Okay. They could feel like you're the person who makes them happy. Okay. However, with this two of swords here, I'm feeling like they're avoiding you or avoiding addressing the situation. There may even be a chance that this person ghosted you. Okay. After something came to light, something could have come to clarity that exposed them. All right. Yeah. That's pretty much what I'm getting from that. I will get some clarification though. Let's see. Clarify the sun and the two of swords. Clarify the sun and the two of swords, Spirit. Clarify the sun and the two of swords. We have Four of Wands, the Lovers, Chariot, Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. So I am feeling for some of you, marriage was involved. Maybe there was a third party activity. If you're not married to this person, maybe that person was married or messing with someone who was married. Okay. How they see you though, they see you as somebody they want to marry or that they could be married to. Okay. They want to move towards you with this Chariot. You could be dealing with a Cancer, okay, and Three of Pentacles. They want to work things out. They want to cooperate. They want to work together. All right. Now, here's where things get a little slimy. When we're clarifying the Two of Swords, I'm seeing the Lovers. And this is definitely, I'm feeling a lustful energy here on this Lovers. This is not talking about a soulmate lover situation. I'm feeling like when it's covering the Two of Swords, we're talking about a choice between lovers. Here we go. This is the deception and trickery that we've been talking about. It has shown up on their side here. Okay? They don't want to talk about what they've done. They just feel like they should be able to step in and be your spouse, your husband, your committed person. Okay? And this also could say that they were messing with someone who was married if you're not already married to them. All right? But Two of Swords being clarified by the Lovers and the Seven of Swords definitely was third party activity, and they want to act like it never happened. They do. And that's a problem. Okay? Now, what is the challenge? Here we go. The Hierophant. Maybe you're dealing with the Taurus. Okay. Also, Gemini is here with the Lovers. And I think I spoke to Leo with the Sun card that was there. Okay. Now, talking about this Hierophant, once again, some of you could be married. That's the challenge. Or maybe you didn't know who you were dealing with was married. All right. This is talking about a commitment that hangs in the balance, or maybe there was a promise of commitment and you thought that's where it was going. Okay. Yeah. I feel like, can you trust them? This is talking about morals and traditional values. I kind of feel like that's out the window. Okay. Let's see what else we can find to get some clarity on this Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant for the challenge between Sagittarius and their person. Spirit, clarify the Hierophant for the challenge between Sagittarius and their person. Clarify the Hierophant. I know sometimes I just get shuffled crazy, right? I know. Two of Pentacles, King of Cups, Seven of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. So the challenge is somebody was juggling. On someone who loved them and then had the nerve to be defensive about it. Okay? That's what I'm seeing there. Okay, so I think the worst part, if I'm going to say what the challenge is, maybe it would be okay if this person like had some remorse and wanted to apologize and acknowledge their error. But Sagittarius, I'm seeing whoever was involved in the third party, they don't want to admit it. They want to act like it never happened. And if you want to talk about it, then they get defensive. This is not what love looks like. Okay? That's what I'm seeing as the challenge. Now, what happens if you decide to stay? What happens if you decide to stay? I'm seeing the Four of Pentacles, the Star. Maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius. Apologies for the loudness if you hear all that. I have my window open. It's stuffy in my house. And we have the Four of Swords here. Well, how should I put this? The Four of Pentacles speaks to you holding on, not wanting to let something go. This is you holding on. This could even be you holding back, even though this may be what you really want. But I do feel like there's going to be a need for healing. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. The energy just kind of feels off to me about that. Let's see what else we can find out. Clarify the Four of Pentacles, the Star, and the Four of Swords. Clarify the Four of Pentacles, the Star, and the Four of Swords. We have the Hierophant, the Sun, and the Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. Okay, once again, here's this Hierophant. I'm speaking to some married people. Or this says that if you stay together, maybe you will get married. All right? Maybe you'll get married if you stay with them, if you're not already married. Okay? Sun is showing up here again. Okay? Yeah. So, you know what? It looks like it can turn out okay. It looks like it can turn out okay. I'm not seeing anything necessarily bad. It's just the energy I feel from this person. I don't like, and this is just me. This ain't spirit talking. I don't know if you could trust this person. Okay? That's all I'm saying. But I do see if you decide to stay, that this person will make an official commitment to you, and that will make you happy. And I feel like this is something that you've waited for a long time. Okay? I do feel like, though, that there is a level of healing that's still going to be required if you decide to stay. Now, if you decide to leave, we have the Magician, the Knight of Swords, and the Devil. The Devil is here. Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. That's possible. Okay? But I see smoke and mirrors with this Magician here. All right? And the Knight of Swords tells me things would occur quite quickly. Let's see what else we can find out about this. Clarify the Magician, the Knight of Swords, and the Devil. Clarify the Magician, the Knight of Swords, and the Devil. We have Nine of Cups, Strength, and the Eight of Wands. Wow. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. Well, I feel like if you decide to leave, this Ten of Pentacles is telling me that, one, it's the end of a cycle, but I feel like you may decide to like kind of concentrate on your money and career. After that, I see the world, okay? So that tells me that's definitely the closing of a cycle. After that, we have death. So that's pretty final. Pretty final if you leave, okay? And then here, this is you in victory. All right. So if you leave, okay, and I know that that's just what Spirit drew my attention to was the cards on the bottom of the deck. Okay. But if you leave, I see it being good for you. I see you prospering if you leave. Okay. And letting the cycle completely close. All right. Now, here with the Nine of Cups, clarifying the Magician, okay, I do feel like you will find self-fulfillment in this, okay? Strength, not saying that it's going to be easy, okay? And I think with the strength covering the Knight of Swords, this means to make this decision quickly, okay? Like, I don't think this is something you need to ponder. But I am feeling like if you haven't already left this person, you probably got one foot out anyway, okay? But the strength card is just saying, you know what, this might not be an easy route to go. You're going to have to be strong if you take this route. Knight of Swords, don't pussyfoot around, just do it, okay? But you will be tempted. You will be tempted with the devil if you decide to leave, because that person will reach out to you and communicate with you, and you will be tempted to go back, all right? They may even try to visit you. All right. So that's what I got for you, Sag. Drop me a comment. Let me know if it resonates. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Also, for those of you who are interested, I am taking personal readings. The way to contact me is in the description. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you all again next time on Optimal Tarot. Peace and love.